Hi, I'm Jeremy, and you're listening to Verse by Verse. Finish this sentence for me. Children are... What's the first thing that pops into your mind? Children are a lot of things. They are messy and difficult and frustrating and exhausting. They will push you to your absolute limits and then a little bit farther for good measure. They require constant supervision. They make mind-bogglingly poor choices. And caring for them requires a perpetual sacrifice of your time, your money, and even your health. There's a reason so many people are quick to tell you they have no interest in having kids. And you know what? I kind of get it. Becoming a parent will disrupt your lifestyle in permanent and irreversible ways. There will be some dreams you'll have to put on hold and some dreams you'll have to say goodbye to altogether. But I think it's easy to oversell what you lose and undersell what you gain. My wife and I have 4 kids. 4 precious children who have completely redefined what a normal day in our lives looks like. And let me tell you, even on the absolute worst days, when nothing is going right and everything is blowing up in our faces and we're tired and running out of ideas on how to make it all work, even on those days, you could ask either one of us if we'd do it all again, and the answer will always be yes. We would give up twice as much as we've sacrificed in exchange for half as much as we've gained, and we would still count ourselves blessed. Today we're looking at Psalm 127, verses 3 through 5. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. Happy is the man who has his quiver full of them. That's how the Bible finishes the sentence at the beginning of this episode. Children are a lot of things, but they are, first and foremost, a blessing, a heritage and a reward from the Lord. This world trains us to focus on having more stuff, more money, more freedom, more opportunities to do what we want, when we want, and kids won't give you that. But they will give you unique opportunities to grow, and that's something precious. I'm not the same person I was before I had kids. I've grown in ways I never would have grown if I didn't have kids. I've had to reevaluate my character, my priorities, my beliefs, my relationship with God. Dedicating yourself to raising these tiny people to be upstanding, God-fearing, servant-minded human beings is a mammoth job. But I've come to see it as an opportunity to grow, to be the kind of person God wants me to become. And along the way, I'm developing a relationship with my kids that grows into something more and more beautiful each day. Is it a perfect process? No. Is it messy? Yes. Do I always know exactly what I'm doing? Absolutely not. But I wouldn't trade that quiver full of arrows for anything. I love what it is and what it's becoming. I love what it's helping me to become, even on the hard days. And look, kids aren't for everyone. I get that. There are some people who would love to have kids, but can't. And some people who can have kids, but shouldn't. I'm not trying to make some sweeping blanket statement about how literally everyone ought to make having kids their highest priority or that it'll magically fix all your character flaws. What I am trying to do is push back on the prevailing sentiment that parenthood is this thankless, miserable, soul-sucking experience that robs you of the best life has to offer. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it can be scary. Yeah, it demands things from you that you can choose to sidestep by not walking down this path. But in a lot of ways, I feel like my life began when I became a dad. Stepping into this role has changed how I see the world and how I relate to God, who identifies himself as our spiritual father. Children are a lot of things, but most of all, they are worth it. A heritage and a reward from the Lord.
Verse by Verse is a Life, Hope, and Truth podcast. Check out the show notes to find more free content, like videos, articles, and booklets in our Learning Center.